Now then, you beautiful people, hope you're all doing okay. Thank you and welcome back to the channel. We have started a brand new job and it is a full house renovation. Well, pretty much a full house renovation. We have got a bathroom to do, a boiler to move and 5 radiators to fit, and then some bits in the kitchen as well. So before we get into it, before I show you everything that we're going to do today, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. So, like I said, we've got a full house to do, and main job today is the bathroom first fix. We actually came last week and ripped out shower tray, basin, toilet and towel rail. Pretty much all going back the same, except for it's a bath going back in instead of a shower tray, and we're putting a mix of our shower in and removing the pipework for the electric shower. Oh, and the towel rail is going to be a electric towel rail, so that's got nothing to do with me. So we're just waiting for Clifton Bathroom to turn up to deliver the suite. Main priorities today is to get my hot and colds in and 150 centimeters out of the wall, bath fitted, waste there, and hot and colds are fine, they can stay like that for now. The other main thing we need to get sorted is there was a low-level cistern with side entry on this, the existing toilet. So we need to get this cold out of the wall and then probably just cap it under the floor for now. And we'll run downstairs and show you exactly what I mean. There is a massive walkways downstairs in the basement, cellar, under the floor, whatever you want to call it, where we can get to everything afterwards. And just makes it easier and a lot more simpler for first fixing. Well, for second fixing, because when it comes to second fixing, I can just drill my pipe exactly where I need it, and instead of messing about and doing it wrong now, and then having to muck about in the future when we do the second fix. Wet wall panels all the way around. I'm not doing that. We need to get someone else to do that. And then I'll show you what else we've got. We've got a radiator in each bedroom, so 1, 2, radiator in the hallway, radiator in the living room, and a radiator in the kitchen. Then, as far as I'm aware, I am not getting involved in any of this kitchen stuff for now. Might change, but I'm not getting involved in any of that. We need to get a cold feed into this corner with a waste pipe for a washing machine, and then we're moving this boiler downstairs to about that location-ish. This boiler was actually fitted by none other than Mr. Alan Hart. So, what do you reckon to his install? It's a bit wet under there. I think it's the condensation from the plaster and the heat has been on. I don't think there's anything leaking. I've drained the system already when I took the radiators off. It should be straightforward enough. And we'll just run downstairs and show you exactly what I mean about under the floor. There's plenty of room to work with. It's actually a old panic room. So the guy who now owns the house, the guy before that, who he bought it off, got burgled a few times and he built his own panic room. In the kitchen's actually a trap door up there, you see it? In the kitchen, so you can open that, jump down here, and then he has loads of radio equipment downstairs. So this was a little panic room. Look, radio equipment there. It's a bit different, isn't it? So boiler is, there's like a boxed off bit there, it's above there, so he's done well to fit it. So what we're going to do is move the boiler onto this wall here, flue out there. The other thing we're going to have to change really is that the condensate is too low. I'm going to need to repipe that because for some reason they've put a trap on with the waste pipe, which I'm unsure why they've done that exactly. So we'll repipe that, put a connector in for the condensate. That should make life a little bit easier, and put a condensate pump in. Hot and cold's there. We've got gas coming down here, which what I'll probably do, because we've got 22mm going that way to the boiler, which we don't need anymore. 15mm pipe going along there, which has been capped, I believe. Yeah, capped off with a 15mm pipe, reduced her down to a 22mm stop end. We've all done it when you've not had a 15mm stop end, but you've got a reducer and a 22mm stop end. There's nobody judging here, we've all done it. So then we can just run that across to the new boiler. Electrician needs to bring a feed down for the spur, but to be fair, you might just bring it straight from, because the board's going in here, so I'll probably just bring it to there. And I'll show you what I mean about the toilet. So we've got a stop tap there, and this is where the bathroom is, here. So waste pipe for, which will Bobby just take that elbow off, bring it up, elbow up for the waste pipe there. We've got our cold feed going to our shower there, so we'll make a hole in the wall, drill down, and we need to find our hot pipe, which will be one of them two, I think. And tee into that. Yeah, and then I've got our waste pipe there and our honk holes for our basin, and then there the existing radiator pipes which we need to cap off because it's going to be electric only. And then I believe this might be our, is our cold feed going to our toilet, which we need to just cut and cap off for now. This, however, needs moving slightly backwards, which that joist is going to be in the way. So, well, them hot they are as well. Yeah, that could be a problem. I might have to reroute them pipes round there so we can get this closer back to the wall. I might put a couple of 45s in. It just goes into the floor. So yeah, let me jump out of here because it's pretty dark. I'm not sure exactly what you've just seen in the video. Oh, and obviously before I jump out, the radiator pipes we can access everywhere through that little hole to the bedroom there. We can get to the, well, one side of the radiator there. Can we get to the other side? Yeah, through this little rabbit hole, jump through there to alter pipe work. To be fair, I may just take the floor up. Might just be easier than crawling around in them tighter spaces. So, let's jump out of here. That radiator's staying, I believe. I'm not doing anything with that one. That hurts your back, bend it over like that. So while we were just waiting for Clifton's to deliver the bathroom, we'll head into the existing bathroom, expose the cold pipe for there, and also get all them tiles off there and start making our channels for our hot and cold. I believe this is just dot and dabbed, so what we'll do is just run our channels down, chase it in with a little tool or something like that, and just bring 150 centres out. Right, and the top tip that I've not shown you for a while, when needing to put channeling in plasterboard, not into the brickwork, just plasterboard, I showed you a while ago, is with a multi-tool you can actually put two blades in, one upside down, one the right way around, and then when you're cutting the plasterboard, it's going to give you a nice channel for 15mm pipe work, like so. So all I've done is measured my 150 centres level, so my centre line is there. So if I put that, I'll show you. So my centre line is in the middle of my two blades. I cut straight down there and we'll get a nice, neat channel all the way down. Let's pull you up a bit there, so let's go. And then, once you've gone all the way down, get your chisel, take your top bit out, and then it should all just pull out then. Except you've got a smashed up bit where whoever ripped the tiles off, put a hammer through the wall. So, you see there, you get a nice, neat line going down. Bit of a top tip for you. So yeah, try it out. Put two blades in your multi-tool and get a nice little neat run. So we'll get that in, get pipes in, then we can move over to sorting the toilet issue out before the bathroom comes, all being well, this morning. Right, so bathroom's finally just turned up, a bit later than expected. I'll show you what we've got so far. Obviously all them chased out, and we've also, I'm just going to get back down now, cut that, it was further forward before the waste pipe, cut two 245s in, just extended it up so as far as I can get back because of the joist that runs across the back of the wall there, which by the time they're boarded here, it won't be a problem, to be fair. So, time to get the bath in, but first, before we do that, we need to get the 150 centres. So, cut ourselves some little tails, solder some elbows on there, and then we can get them clipped on in place and throw this bath in. We're not putting the taps all the way to anything, just enough just to get the panels on the boards, panels on the walls, ready for the joiner to come put them on whenever he's coming. I am literally just doing the plumbing here. I'm not getting involved in anything else. So with them all folded up now, what I need to do is measure the required length of pipe. So it's 280 to the floor. So we'll add, I want to get below the joist, which so if we add, which is 25 on, we should be well clear. So 128 to 148. 153. 153. One bit longer. 153. There we go. There. Right. Get that cut roughly about there. Same on that one. Got to be bang on. Get these cut, drop them into place, get them nail clipped to the wall, and then get around to putting the dreaded bath in. So with them in the wall now, 150 centimetres level. I usually go, when I'm first fixing, about nipple height. Get the nipple in. About nipple height, and then when you're in the bath, it's nice and low down for you. Ready for your riser rail to go up. That reminds me to cut that out of place. So just making the bath up now. Got our bottom plate in, nice and secure. Got our legs in for the bottom one. Basically, you've got your feet, you've got your bar, and you've got 3 bolts on here. You've got one which locks your feet in, one, and then 2 on either side of your bar to lock it onto your bar going across, or your cradle, whatever you want to call that. So tip for you, I say it every time, just separate everything out so you know exactly what you've got. You can know if anything's missing, and that way, especially with the screws, you're not going to use the wrong screw and screw it through the bath, because everyone does it. We have that when you put that first screw in, you have that instant regret and think, oh, what if it's gone all the way through? You've got to check around and have a look. But making sure we've got using the right screws and using the screws supplied, we should be all right. So we'll get our other bar, whatever you want to call it, I can't think of the word, bracket, screwed up near the waist at the top, and then we've got our little cradle, which I put in the middle, and then I screw that one right up out of the way, so when we're leveling our bath off, this one's not flopping around and it's not in the way. And then once we're happy it's all level, we can then lower that down and just tighten it up to the floor. Right, so with that on now, bit of a tip for you. Most people do this anyway, once I can find it. Tape measure in my pocket. So your bath panel, depending on what bath panel you go for, whether it be a plastic one or a wooden one or an adjustable one, roughly they're about 51 centimetres from the bottom of the bath to the floor. I've got an adjustable one, so it doesn't really matter too much. I can adjust it to what it needs. But what to do is to get your tape measure and roughly get your feet somewhere near. That wants to go in a little bit more. A bit hard to do with one hand, but you get the gist. We'll adjust that down to 51. Same with that one, same with these. Drop it into place, get it somewhat level, and then we can look at getting our bar batten in and getting it fixed down and getting it stuck down in place. Schoolboy content creator error. Just realised I've just levelled that bath out without pressing record. It all set up there nicely. Didn't record it. So, but basically, I always do it with 2 levels, it's easier. Have a short level and a long level. Level your front off. Well, get your height where you need it, 51 or 51 and a half, whichever you need. Level your front off, get your fronts nice and secure, and then level your sides, and then if your back needs leveling, then you know which side you need to adjust more than the other, or which way you need to go, should I say. So that's nice and level there, nice and level there. So get all our bolts tightened up underneath, our grips. Getting all these tightened down to the black feet, bottom ones all tightened up, which will lock them all in place. You can see how far this is out of level, how high that bolt is, and how low that bolt is and how high that bolt is, how far it's out of level. So with that all in, we can then, and tightened up, we'll get our mat. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tighten it up and then I'll show you exactly what I mean about what we're going to do next in the next stage. Right, so with that all level off and tightened up now, what we're going to do is, first, I'm going to pencil mark along the entirety of this back wall. So that, and then what we do then is then underneath just mark where the bottom of the bath sits on both this side and this side. Give new lead in there. And then what we're going to do, move this bath out of place, and then actually, I said I'm not sure what timber I had. It come with some battens, which are just perfect for what I need. So, and perfect length as well. I might just cut a little bit off there just in case for when the bath. Oh no, it's a wooden bath panel, so it doesn't matter. Very thin. So I can get that screw to the wall there, sit the bath on top. Hopefully I've got it bang on right, and I don't have to adjust the legs any more than already. Some people do it opposite way around and actually fit the wooden batten to the wall, put their bath on top, and then lower their legs to the floor and tighten it up. It's each to their own. This is how I was taught to fit baths. There's no wrong way, no right way about it. At the end of the day, your bath's in, it's secure, and it's level. Right, so you can see we've got a batten there. It's sat on top of the batten now. So what we'll do is just prise this forward a little bit and run a bead of silicone. I am using today good old OB1, job done. Best of the market in my opinion. So yeah, get that in and then we can screw it down, putting some force and pressure into the corner, into the back, making sure it's all nice and tight, and then let that go off for 24 hours, and then it's all the joiners ready to go for boarding. So let's get sticky and screwy. Don't be shy with your silicone here. I tend to try to use at least a full tube of silicone behind the bath. Stanley. I've just realised I've just nearly made a schoolboy error. Before I say it, can anyone guess it in the comments below what I'm about to just do? And I haven't done yet. Did you guess it? You guessed it right? Nearly got to push that back without taking plastic film off the back and the side of it. We've all done it. You're lying if you said you haven't. And to the guy that comments all the time saying that I rush and make mistakes, was that taking my time enough for you? Or was I still rushing then? Can't remember your name, but you like to comment and critique me. I don't know how good this footage is because I am wearing a test mount. To me it looks like the camera's not even pointing in the right direction. Come off, it's sticky. That bit. And this last little bit here. Move it forward. There we go. And then push her in. There we go. And then I'll just double check, make sure we're on level, which we are. Which we are. Yep, we are. You just need to then screw it down. So, what I like to do is push it and go in at an angle, and that way it'll then pull it against the wall. Solid as a rock. Just get a couple of screws in that back leg there, and then we just need to silicone round the top, make a nice seal, ready for our balls to go on. If you're watching on your big TV and I'm this close, this could be quite disturbing. Looking at my beautiful face, and that spot there is huge. It really, really hurts. Anyhow, bath is all in and siliconed up, screwed down. It's a slimline one, this. It's got extra space. I feel like I'm in a swimming pool. It's massive. So it's all ready for the joiner to fit the panels next week, I think it is. And I've just remembered, literally just then, they've got a leak, not leak, I've got a pipe I've not capped off downstairs, which I need to put on and get the water turned back on. I've not connected up the hot and cold to the shower yet. Just for running out of time basically, and I need to shoot off to go do another job. So go do that before I leave, and then I'll be back in a few days, probably to move the boiler or tinker around in the kitchen, or maybe put the radiators on, or I might just come do some more first fixing in this bathroom. I'm going to do it all as one big video, so stay tuned. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, make sure you are smashing that like button, and I'll see you in a couple of days back at the bungalow renovation. Right, and we are back. Try to get some light in here. We are back at the next day actually. Not I thought it was going to be at least a week till I was back at this job, but I'm back already, and we're just popping the waste pipe in the ceiling across here for our washing machine that's going in the corner. So we're attaching to here. We can get rid of this as well, so we don't need that. We've got a we do need it eventually, but for now we don't need that. So we'll spin it round, and our condensate hose is going to go into there. So I just don't get why they would put a trap in there. Just don't get it. So we'll take this all off, put an elbow and then go up, I think, or we might even go up and then across. and then up. I don't know. We'll work it out as we go along. We'll probably tee it off, clip it along here, try to get as much fall as possible, and then pop it up in the at the back somewhere over there. So what I'll do is jump upstairs, go drill down for our waste pipe, so we'll get a 50mm hole or something like that, and then we also need a 20mm hole for our coal feed, which is one of these. I'll work out which one it is. I think it's this one. So what I'll do is probably just put a T in there, I'll probably send it round the back and up. I could even take it up along back of here, and then we'll drill through whichever. We'll work it out as we go along. It's just a little job off the list. I had a couple of hours spare this afternoon at this on Wednesday. Wednesday it is, yeah. And then I definitely will be back next week, as I'm elsewhere the rest of the week. So let's crack on. So in here we've got a 600 washing machine going in, and then we've got a 400 unit here. So I've got two options really. I could either bring it up in the middle here somewhere under the cabinet and just leave it short, and then once the cabinet's fit we can then drill through, and just a bit longer way about doing it. So what I think I'm going to do is just bring everything up at the back and ask for, in this 400 unit, is that we remove the back, or remove the back and put a false back into it, and then we've got access in there when needed. Typical bloody joist there. So after just jumping downstairs, I just realised that our little panic room, there's actually a false wall. I thought it was just boarded. He's actually framed it out. So I can just feel roughly about there is where the boarding finishes. So I'm going to have no choice but to bring my hot and colds out here. Not hot and cold, sorry, my cold and my waste pipe. I can still bend them back to the wall and up, which I think we might have to do. Alright, so through here, there's just some bits of timber or something down there, which can be moved out of the way. So we'll get this out. I'm going to put the camera down for this. I was about to try to take that out one-handed. I don't know if I've ever told you about the time I nearly chopped my thumb off with a hole saw. I was bossing into a soil pipe, a used soil pipe. I cut a section of pipe out, laid it down, and I was drilling into it. The pilot bit had not gone all the way through yet, and it spun off, and I was holding it with my left hand, and you can't really see it, I'm probably not sure on camera, but I've got a nice scar all the way down there when I nearly chopped my thumb off. Ended up in hospital for 24 hours, got tested for AIDS, HIV, because it was in student letting, and you know, them students get up to all sorts. So yeah, lesson learned, don't play with all sorts, because they will always win. So I've got rid of the stupid U-bend, a couple of elbows in there, teed that back in there. What I need to do now, once I can find it, it's in my pocket, another tee. Cut this in up here, just so it's just lower than the joist there. And then we get some nice fall going across, and then we'll have our elbow poking up there, which I might have to just cut the hole a little bit bigger because of this little bit of timber that's protruding past the wall. How annoying, that's not a problem. So, but that's going to go through the hole, have nice fall, clip it to the joist all the way down. How annoying is it when you go to the plumber's merchants and you get some waste pipes, especially push fit, and the end of it, you see there, missing, so the little rubber washer. Luckily, one of these just got out of the van. I've had the same problem before. What the hell, which one is it now? That one I got ages ago, and it had no washer in it. So I've got a cap but no washer. So what I'm going to do is take the cap and washer off that, put it onto there, and then launch that one in the bin, because it's no good to nobody. So yeah, enough of me stressing and shouting. Let's get this in, and then we can move over to the coal pipe. Right, so that's all done down here, ready to go, clipped in, plenty of fall on that, clipped nicely. Would have liked to get a clip in there, but what I might do is just, once I've got my elbow on above, put a clip on from above. I don't know what I can do with that. Could even just put a screw underneath. Like I say, it's all in this little cellar thing, so it doesn't have to be nice and pretty. I'll just put a screw underneath it there. It might just hold it in and stop that elbow from potentially dropping. I don't think it will, to be honest. Anyhow, so all done down here. Jump back upstairs and get the appliance trap put on, and then we can make a start on the coal pipe, which is a little bit awkward to show you. I've got this little shelving unit here. I don't know if you can just see over there, that's where our coals come through. So what I'm going to do is probably pull a bend, or a couple of bends, and bring it back up. Probably clip it to here, clip on there, move torch, clip on there maybe. I don't know how we're going to do this, to be honest. And then we've got to bring our cold from there across anyway. Or do we? Don't know, I'm tempted maybe, because we've got the cold actually in here. So do we just tee into there and drill through our joists and go back up at the other side? Joy's a bit of plumber, and in the trade, it's all a big jigsaw puzzle, trying to work out the best ways to do things. That's why I love my job, to be honest. I'm not just saying that sarcastically. It's every day is different. No 2 days are exactly the same. So if you are wanting to get into plumbing, I highly recommend it. Unless you're working on drainage, and then you get covered in poo. I don't recommend that. That's not nice. What I've decided to do instead is, instead of using this hole that I drilled earlier, which is the other side of the joist, it makes it awkward. Why I didn't think of it straight away is just to drill another hole here, and then we'll send a pipe up across and we'll put our valve in there then. So something like this. Hopefully there's nothing in the way that's going to stop me from. There is something in the way. How far can we go down? So if I get a pipe slice, which is here, cut this, I'll try again, and then drop this down. If I put a clip on that wall, valve on top of there, and then we're all done up here, and then we can just go down underneath, and then I think we've got to go through one joist straight into our into our 15mm pipe, instead of messing around going through joists and trying to feed copper through the joists. Makes it a lot easier. So that all teed in now. I'll turn this outside tap off. Yeah. Then we'll turn the water back on, which is in the dungeons. Have a look. Over here. Hopefully I turn the valve off upstairs. Which looks like I did. And we'll look under here. All looking okay. And then we'll just run upstairs. All okay up here. There we go. That's off. So that's me done for today. Just another job ticked off the many lists of jobs that I need doing. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that in there. So that's me done for this week. Back next week. Radiators on, I think. Maybe moving the boiler. Depending when Nick the joiner comes. Bathroom to second fix. So yeah, I think we'll wrap this video up here. Try not to make these videos too long. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the longer videos or the shorter videos that are between 8 to 15, 20 minutes long? Or do you prefer the ones that go on for half an hour plus? Let us know in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure you are subscribed. It's free. Create yourself a YouTube account or a Google account. Subscribe to the channel, completely free. If you enjoyed the video, smash a like, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.